guys, happy Genius Hour Day today. I'm just going to be taking you through the steps of Genius Hour to make sure that you have done everything you need to do in order to be prepared for our December 9th due date. Okay, so the first thing is right here on slide 4, you need to type in your topic. So maybe it's animals, maybe it's athletics, maybe it's science, whatever it is, you need to type it in right here. The next thing you need to do is type in your research question on slide 5. Slide 6, it says review the learning targets on slide 2 and I can statements for Genius Hour. So go back to slide 2, you look at these learning targets again, and then you click on this link right here and review the checklist of the learning targets that are covered during Genius Hour. Once you've read through those, you'll write yes here. Think about one learning target that's a strength and write it here. So you could put, maybe a strength is reading 6.2. So you could write R for reading 6.2. What is one learning target that you would like to get better at? And then choose one that you think you want to work on. So that is your step 3, reviewing the learning targets and the rubric. Next, you are going to conduct your research, learn and take notes. That's steps 4, 5, and 6 in this process. Okay. You may be taking your notes on in your binders on paper. You may be typing it into a Google Doc, but in some way, your 2 resources should be typed or written neatly and organized. So if your notes are organized, then you're going to type a yes right here. You do not need to have a 3rd resource, but this is here just in case you would like to add to that. An option would be to interview an expert. Alright, so before you start creating your final product, you need to determine your 3 main ideas and show this slide to your teacher. So, 1, 2, 3 big ideas. I shared my research notes and 3 main ideas with my teacher. Yes or no, and then I will type my name in right here. So in slide 11, I need to see slide 11 before you can move on. Okay. After that, you're going to work on your final product, making sure you capitalize all the important words in your title and your name, of course, too. Introduction. I know this link no longer works, so I will work on giving you another link to help you write your introduction. Oops. Here's your first main idea, second main idea, and 3rd main idea. Remember, when you're presenting, you want to use bullet points in your slides, but be prepared to expand on those ideas verbally when you share your project. You may want to write things on a note card to help you remember what you want to share with your audience. There should be 3 separate main ideas. Be sure to include evidence and support your idea. The evidence could include facts, statistics, expert opinions, stories, examples, or your personal experiences and opinions. But it should not just be your opinion. You have to have actual facts and data to support. Add a picture or some type of graphic to help any members of your audience who are visual learners. How can you help your audience understand your project? For example, if you read that in ancient Greece, women were considered second class to men, that doesn't really mean a lot to us. But what if the author said that women were basically prisoners in their own homes? Well, that makes a lot more sense, and I can understand what that means to me. How can you be clear in your presentation? Okay, so you got your 1, 2, and 3 main ideas. And then your conclusion. Okay, so there's a video link to help you with your conclusion there. Your Works Cited, you should have already created a separate Works Cited page where we were practicing with EasyBib. And then a reminder to revise and edit before you are finished. Then you're going to want to start practicing your presentation. Practicing with a peer, practicing with an adult, and whether or not you made changes based on that feedback. I will have a sign up for you to share your project in December. Something else to remember too, a lot of you are asking, well, when do I get to make my thing? So maybe you're doing some kind of science experiment. Well, once you have all of these slides done, you could use time in class to create whatever it is you're creating, but that's the extension to your project. That isn't your project. So if you say you're writing a book for your project, that's great, but you have to do all of these slides first. Writing the book is the extension to your project. All right, so let me know. There's a reflection here too at the end after you're done with your project. And again, this is the extension that you have as an option. So creating something or designing a picture or a blueprint of something. All right, hopefully this little tutorial has helped you to see the steps in Genius Hour. I hope you are enjoying your project.